Welcome back to another episode of Ask the Expert here at SILCA. I'm Travis, our e-commerce manager. Today we're going to take you through a two-part series of cleaning a chain, brand new chain, and waxing it. So we're going to start off with our Shimano Dura-Ace chain, kind of like gold these days, but we got one laying around here. Cleaning the chain is a multi-part step. First, we're going to start with a bath in mineral spirits to break down the factory grease that's on the chain. Then we're going to do a bath in a degreaser, and then we're going to finish with a bath in the denatured alcohol or other polarized solvent. That will get us a perfectly clean chain, and then we'll be able to go into the next part of the series on waxing your chain. All right, for our first step here in the cleaning process, we're going to take our chain, we're going to get it out of the box, and we're actually going to soak it in a bath of mineral spirits. So what that's going to do is really break down all that factory grease, any kind of oils that might be on the chain coming out of the box. So there's two different options that we can do here. The first is leave it overnight in a bath of mineral spirits. This you absolutely only want to do with a brand new chain. If there's any water or moisture that's in that chain, that mineral spirits will really speed up the rust process, and you can come back to a rusty chain in the next day. So only going to do this with a new chain that's treated with factory grease, or we can put it in a ultrasonic cleaner for about 30 minutes. What that's going to do the first 15 minutes or so is going to degas the solvent, get all those air bubbles out of there, and actually let the ultrasonic cleaner do its thing. If you have a little bit nicer ultrasonic cleaner like we have here, you can use a degas method, which is about a 15-minute cycle anyway. So what we're going to end up doing is just running a 30-minute cycle of mineral spirits to get all that factory grease broken down and really rid the chain of that. All right, so we have our container here with our chain coated in factory grease, and we're just going to get that chain completely coated in mineral spirits and just pour it over the top. One question that we get fairly frequently is how hot should my ultrasonic cleaner be? Temperature really is going to speed up the process. We don't want to make it too hot because then that can start to get into some nasty reactions depending on what degreaser and what chemicals you're using. Today we are going to be using the ultrasonic cleaner here at 65 Celsius, which is just shy of 150 degrees Fahrenheit for all of us there in the U.S. That's really going to help us speed this process along. And right now we are actually running the mineral spirits in the cup inside of the ultrasonic cleaner that contains our degreaser already. So we're actually currently degassing the solution for our degreaser, so we can speed that process up a little bit for future sessions in the bath. Now that we have our chain out of the mineral spirits bath, we're going to move on to the second step of the process, which is degreasing. So you can use any kind of degreaser that is balanced. So we just want to make sure that we're not going to lead to hydrogen embrittlement. So Simple Green is a pretty popular product that can actually lead to damage on your chain. So Simple Green does make a really great option in their aerospace field. So anything that's aerospace certified is going to make sure that we're not leading to hydrogen embrittlement. One of the things that we really like is the Chemical Guys Orange Degreaser. So we're going to mix that in a 6-to-1 ratio and put that bath in our ultrasonic. So we have a measuring cup here that we're getting ready to add to the ultrasonic cleaner. If you're using a Gatorade bottle method, just go ahead and mix up that 6-to-1 ratio, drop your chain in, and give it a really good shake for 5 to 10 minutes. So, or however long you're willing to sit there and shake the Gatorade bottle. So we're going to add this to the ultrasonic, and then we'll get started. Alrighty, now that we have our chain in the ultrasonic cleaner with our degreasing step, the first 15 minutes or so there, we're going to be degassing the liquid, make sure all the bubbles and everything are out of there, and then another 15-minute cycle that will actually be doing the degreasing and really taking advantage of the ultrasonic cleaner. So you can run it in 2 separate cycles or one 30-minute cycle like we're doing here. Either one will work great. Alright, so we're going to take our chain that we pulled out of the bath, drop it in our cup here, and then we're just going to give it a quick bath in denatured alcohol. What that's going to do is get all of the residue from the previous cleaning steps off of there. Has a really quick flash time, so we're just going to give it a quick bath, agitate it a little bit, pull it out, hang it up to dry. Then that can take really anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. If you leave it overnight, that's best. Everything is going to be gone, and you're going to have a perfectly clean chain to wax in the morning. If you're in a hurry, give it 30 minutes, you'll be good to go. So now we'll go ahead and add our denatured alcohol. Got a fresh can here. Try to not spill it all. All right. Make sure we get it all down in there. And this should come out perfectly clear. All right, now that we have soaked our chain in the denatured alcohol bath, that's going to get all the residue from all those other cleaners off of here. So we're going to get this chain out, let it drip dry here a little bit, and then we're just going to hang it up. We're actually going to leave it overnight. We'll go ahead and wax this chain in the morning. So we'll hang it up, let it dry, and we will be all ready to go tomorrow. So thanks for joining us today for another episode of Ask the Expert. We got the chain clean today, and then stay tuned. We'll link the waxing video below as well.